Hello and welcome to another update video about RUNE. Yeah, RUNE is one of the coins that produced a potential 5-wave move up of the June lows. We had a support area on the chart. Can't remember if we talked about that already in the videos weeks ago or if it was just in the member live stream. But it reacted to the support area, and that's something that many other coins could do as well. It's just that many other coins that are in a similar situation, they are still down here somewhere, okay? Just be aware of that. This one has already gone, and it is way overbought on the 4-hour chart at least. And if we take a look at the daily chart, it's way overbought as well. Now, is this bullish or not? I can tell you that it could certainly be bullish, yeah. The problem is that this looks like a 3-wave structure at the moment. Yes, if we get a wave 4 and a wave 5, that's fine. Would be happy with that. The problem is the structure of what we have here. Why does it look like a 3-wave structure? Because first of all, what we had here as a wave 1, that is only a leading diagonal at best. It's not an impulse. The move down was absolutely fine, but the problem in this 3rd wave or potential 3rd wave, the problem is, and I shared that on Discord and Telegram earlier today already, the failure to form a proper structure, yeah, a proper sub-wave structure. We can see more of that on the 4-hour chart. What you normally want, you want to have a fairly clear 1-2 setup again, and it failed to do that. So from somewhere here, it should have done a proper 5-wave move up into the region between here $1.12 to $1.24. It's above that now, maximum $1.24. Ideally between 112 and 117. Ideally then a wave 2 pullback, then a third of a 3rd wave rally, 4 and 5. Would have given us a nice and clear 5-wave move in the 3rd wave. Then we need to see, can we hold a 4th wave and a 5th wave? The problem is, as you can see, this just went, okay, which sometimes altcoins do. But when they do that, they often break down again. And they often break down again because they have not been able to rally in a normal way in a 3rd wave, as I showed you here in this yellow subwave structure, because that would have allowed it to reset the indicators where needed. And basically, it's a bit like breathing in, breathing out. This one is just breathing, what is it? Breathing in. No, it's just getting completely exhausted, nearly parabolic movement. And, you know, you cannot rule out that it will keep going, and it will keep going. At the moment, there is no indication a top is in place, okay? If it's a 3rd wave, it needs to reach 145 anyway. That's been my target from the last video. We are on track to getting there maybe. Just be aware that because we haven't got a clear subwave structure in the 3rd wave, this could very well break down again. It's actually, and that's a bit of an old rule, I highlighted that I think in the last video or earlier on Telegram and Discord. If you don't see another 1-2 setup in this wave 3, basically a first deeper retracement before it keeps going, in the region between the 61.8 extension to the 100% extension, then it's often failing. Eventually, it's going to be a massive ABC structure. And in contrast to what many believe, if it just keeps going, it's actually not bullish. So it then indicates at some point what will happen if it just keeps going like that without a subwave structure in wave 3, without a 4 and 5 anyway. It's going to do that. Okay, so I mean, hopefully not. I mean, I'm happy for it to keep going, and I'm tracking the bullish scenario. We had a support area here. It's all going well, and it's broken above the 1-to-1 ratio, and the 1.618 extension, which is the ideal target for a 3rd wave, seems achievable at the moment. At least at the moment, I haven't got any indication that it's going to stop, and we have some decent volume. I don't like the subwave structure though, but hey, we'll see. What you can use is to understand when this trend is over, because it's very dynamic, this movement, and it will happen very quickly. If it breaks down, it can break down quite quickly. Then use the trend line here. This trend line, when it breaks, it's the first indication that this is going to break down. Ultimately, whatever it's doing now, it needs to hold the $1.10 level. That's the 50% retracement. Breaking below that will most likely lead to a complete breakdown. Yeah. Why is that? Because at some point, if this wave 4 starts, the wave 4 should not break below the 50% fib level, or typically it will fail. And that's at the moment at $1.10. Of course, if it goes higher, which it should, if it's the third wave, it should get to $1.45. If it keeps going, then let's say it gets to the 1.618 extension, then the support it needs to hold will be $1.18. Can you see how it's going to move with the price? I would have to adjust that together with price. But that's the situation at the moment. I mean, it is currently looking interesting. It's a typical green rally that you sometimes get in the crypto market. That's why I like to have these support areas on the chart, that our charts are self-guided. People can use them if they like to. As a channel member, you get access to our TradingView live charts, and these boxes are typically on the chart where we see them after a 5-wave move up. We're putting them on the chart. You can see it reacted to the golden ratio down there, because often it's too late. When it's gone, it's gone, right? But yeah, let's see. I mean, as long as it's holding that trend line, it's going to keep going. A break below the trend line will be a first warning, and a break below the 50% fib level, which is at the moment at $1.10, will likely lead to a breakdown. But if it can hold that 50% fib level in any retracement, it can keep going, and it can build a healthy wave 4 and a wave 5. That's my update about Rune. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.